welcome back.
Back.
Another episode of the First Off Podcast. I am your host, Andre Nichols. I'm with my guy, Fuego, Quavo, Jose Ortiz. Go ahead, take it away. Introduce yourself.
We are in the building, man. -1, but we'll talk about that later. I'm Quavo. I'm from the BX. We about to do this -1, and we're going to keep the party jumping. That's how we going to roll, man. We family, and we here to talk about these topics, and they going to be some topics, y'all.
Yeah, man. Our co-host, our counterpart.
Where he at?
He's a little under the weather right now.
Where you at?
Merch is like, this nigga called out of work. That's crazy.
He called out of work on a snow day. We in Colorado, though.
Man, that's funny, man. Nah, he's a little under the weather right now. My man's got a headache. We wish him well. Want him to get better. But we gonna get to it, man.
Get better, man. Get better for real.
How's your week been, bro?
Week is good, man. Work is good. I gotta lay down some, not lay down some laws in a sense, but I'm about to get a new team.
Okay.
So I have to let them know, what are my views on how I want to handle this going forward.
Yeah, facts,
you get what I'm trying to say? What I expect of them, what they expect, what they can expect out of me. You get what I'm trying to say? So work is good, week is good, man. We here, it's snowing, but we in the building. We going.
Yeah,
man.
Do it. Man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Making it out there, man. Making it out here. I know the weather's crazy. My man, Big Merch in the background, running on the ones and twos. He's handling his business. You know what I'm saying? The weather outside is nasty. It's crazy. We still got a job to do. We still got content to push out.
And I got sunglasses on. Yes, I do, y'all. I don't care.
Yeah. Work has been all right, man. You already know. For people out there who don't know, this isn't our day job. This is more so our hobby.
Right.
We got bills, motherfucker. We got regular 9-to-5s. We professional corporate men.
Correct.
Former military dudes. So we got work. We got work to do. We got families. We got bills to pay. But
we got mouths to feed.
We still know that content gotta be out. We gotta
be out there, man. It's part of it, man. That's what we signed up for.
Yeah, man. Black History Month has started. We in the motherfucking building. I don't want to hear no slander. I don't want to hear no Taylor Swift. I don't want to hear none of that Taylor Swift bullshit. I don't want to hear none of that swag surfing bullshit. Hey, not till motherfucking the next month. For the next 28 days, this us, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
All day.
None of that. Well, for the next 26 days. I think, what's today, the 3rd?
What not yet?
Yeah, 25 days. You get the gist.
Whatever it is, it's the month.
Yeah. So, with that being said, Quavo, I want to know, what are the pros and cons of Black History Month? But let me preface my statement. Cons, if any.
Now,
if there are no cons, then,
look, I got you,
let me know.
man.
What you
I got you.
feeling?
I'm going to start off with the bad, followed by the good, right? Mm-hmm. So my con is, here's my con, y'all. It's Black History Month, right? But let's not get it twisted, man. Don't go out there and celebrate it just for this month. You understand?
Yeah, I don't like that part.
You get what I'm saying? Don't feel like, it's Black History Month. No, every day should be as you woke up, you woke up this morning, you should feel in celebration, not just because it's Black History Month. Hey, you know what I mean? So go out there, you know what I'm saying? Go out there, celebrate and live your day. Because why not? It's not only on this month that we should be, or we get to feel a little bit more special or a little bit more achieved or appreciated. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
No, facts.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I would say one of the cons is I feel like because it's a history month. It's just a month. I feel like it's one of those things that it's like a big grand opening, grandioso type of thing for the whole month, and then after that, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think
I necessarily don't like that. I'm like an advocate, like you say, it's a 365 type of thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way with it. You feel me?
It's every day.
Yeah, every day. I really wish that it was something that was more so taught in the schools a lot more. I feel like they give us. I feel like they give us the noticeables.
Right.
Not Malcolm. I'm sorry. They don't give us enough Malcolm.
They don't.
They give
us the MLK.
They give us MLK. They give us the Rosa Parks. They give us those. The Frederick Doug. I think that's it though. Like there needs to be more Marcus Garvey. There more Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton.
Correct.
A-Trap. I feel like there's a lot more people that need to be taught and learned about. You know what I'm saying? My son, I always ask him, what you learned about this month? What they teaching you?
Right.
They just, MLK, did this and this and that. And I don't want to serious this out because this is a Saturday pod. I want us to be in our funny bag.
No, we good.
But we do have to understand and recognize this is Black History Month, so this shit is, solely about us, period. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. Now the pros.
Look.
Now the pros are, in my book, we get to pretty much act as belligerent and ignorant as we want, and it'd be okay. It'd be okay. I'm with it 100%. Like, I see folks turning up. I see the videos coming out. I'm all for people acting out of hand and you getting punched in your motherfucking mouth. My only issue is don't record it. I don't like this new age that we're in where people like to take their phone out and record everything.
Everything, but you can't get away with nothing.
Yeah, you can't get away from nothing. Like me personally, where I'm from, like boom boom bop. I hit you real, you know what I'm saying?
That's
and I'm in my car and I'm out.
I'm out. If you heard about it, it's word of mouth.
I'm ghost before ghost. Like, I've been in the phase where I'm boom, 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 boom. Dre, the cops on the way. We gone. We gone. And I've been on that. Like,
right. And don't nobody know shit.
No, nobody know nothing. They say, you know what I'm saying?
What happened? Yeah. Nothing.
So I just don't like that part. I'm, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that's talking reckless, especially this month, you just doing it on purpose and you need to get the shit smacked out of you. That's just me personally. I like how, because of social media, we coming together as one. Like, I feel like I could put a picture up on. I feel like I put a picture up on social media and be like, "Yo, I need you to change this background and put this as another background because I'm trying to bag Shorty over here, which I'm not, but I'm just saying hypothetically, I'm trying to bag Shorty over here, and I need y'all to help me out. And somebody gonna come to my rescue.
The team is there.
Yeah, I feel like we do that a lot, and I feel like we using our powers for the fuckery, and it's fun. I like it.
Why not, man?
I'm with it.
We still here to live life, man.
Yeah, those are my pros, man. What do you think?
Hold on. Let me get my pros.
Get your pros off. My fault.
Here we go. Pros, man. What I love about this, the education that does come out of it.
You made this strong as shit, boy.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, man.
It's stronger than a motherfucker.
The education that comes out of this, that's other than those names. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We were first for a lot of things that maybe we didn't get no credit for.
Facts.
You understand? It's good to know, the person that made the relaxer for females' hair was not white.
Matter of fact, no.
It's good to know that the person that made the traffic light was not. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other more individuals and men and women, you know what I'm saying, that deserve all their kudos and had to take that step back. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But had the courage to still move forward and let things be known and let things be heard, even though when probably everybody was telling them no. So it's good to have that representation and wear it on your chest and wear it proudly, and not just for this month, but do it every day. To include the fuckery, but just be careful.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No. I'm always with the fuckery.
Because everybody's out there, and some people just out there to get us. It is what it is, man.
Yeah.
But
facts.
definitely loving the podcast, loving this month, loving these days, every day that I wake up, man.
Facts. Now, with that being said, I want to talk to you about top moments in Black history. Cinema, music, sports, whatever comes to mind. What are some of your best moments that you realize, like, damn, bro, we really did that shit. We killed that. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot, man. I'm wearing.
We can take it one subject at a time. Cinema. What do you think are some of your best Black movies of all time?
Best Black movie. Wakanda stands out. You understand what I'm saying? But because I believe, from top to bottom, it was damn near an all Black crew, Black cast. You understand? That's definitely one that stands out off the back. You know what I'm saying? What is that other movie, man? A lot of even though, and I know we kind of had this with Tyler Perry, but like he still stands up a little bit when it comes to Black entertainment. Essentially.
Okay, so do you feel like Do the Right Thing is like a
No, so
which one are you thinking?
Do the Right Thing was the thing, man. If y'all haven't watched it, man, it touched on a whole lot of subjects to include even a interracial couple. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Hold on. Is that really interracial? Because you
right.
talk about it. So
So here we go, y'all. Here we go. Is it an interracial couple?
I don't think it's interracial. So, Rosie Perez is what, Puerto Rican?
Right. So she's Spanish, right?
She's Spanish.
And I'm Spanish. So listen, for me,
you're black.
For me, right? Black and brown is the same. For me. There's other people sometimes that like to put brown to the side. That's not Quavo.
I feel like that. I'm gonna be 100.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be 100. I feel like that be y'all. Like yo, like I know black papi. I know black papi. I know black.
And I'm with you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like no, motherfucker, you black.
I'm with you.
Your hair curl and twist up just like mine.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? Like
you know what I'm saying? Like so. This is why I said, for me, man, we all look, man. We all one tree and we all one root, man. Because if I was in the South back in the 20s, back in the 19s, if you don't think that I'd be with y'all, I sure would.
Your ass be right outside with us.
Right outside.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what comes to mind? What is the best? What do you think is your like go-to Black history? Not even Black history, just Black movie. You gotta throw that in and you gotta watch that no matter how many times. Which one is that? Give me one. You gotta give me one. Something to work off of. What we got?
All right, man. You know what? I love Harlem Nights, man.
Okay.
I love Harlem Nights. You know
okay.
The Renaissance, shoot 'em in the pinky toe.
Yeah,
like,
all of that.
Sunshine,
yeah.
like, look, man.
No, I feel that.
Like,
I feel that.
I love Harlem Nights. It's a comedy, man.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy is a killer. It's a great actor, man.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about, mafioso on the black side, the Renaissance side, man. Great music, man.
Okay.
It's my go-to. It's my go-to.
I see that. I'm gonna give you a few. It's more like, so look, it's a timeline.
I got you. And I got another one, but go ahead.
I got a timeline here. Me personally, like you said, you Spanish. I'm mixed, you know what I'm saying? My mother's Native American and Hispanic, and my dad is about as black as his sweater. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just
We
joking.
love you, Pops. We love you, Pops.
But for the most part, I got a timeline. So growing up, it was two movies. It was Crooklyn and it was Do the Right Thing.
Ooh, yeah.
You feel me?
Yep.
That was and then as I got older, kind of like drifting into the junior high, early high school age, it was ATL.
Okay.
ATL, that was like the movie. And then as I became an adult, I'm more so of the righteous content. So I like One Night in Miami.
Okay.
I like The Harder They Fall.
Ooh, that's good.
I got some classics that were like when I was like coming up in between the junior high and elementary area. You got Menace to Society. You got The Poetic Justice.
That's classic.
And then, of course, my all-time favorite I can watch any day of the week, and basically just speaks to my childhood with my cousins and my friends and my brothers. It's The Wood. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, don't say my name, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stacy robbing the gas station. Like, that's my shit. Me personally, I could throw on any one of them and be good. Like,
and be good the whole day.
Really, realistically, with this type of weather, I'm supposed to be in the crib, but booty naked, watching these movies.
Watching these movies right now.
Absolutely. But
right now.
I digress.
Watching Poetic Justice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And to me, those are my tops. You said you had another one?
I got another one, man, and this just speaks a little bit more towards my school days. It speaks more to my school days, but it was before my school days, and it's school days.
You just said yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And I say that for me, things were a little bit different for me, man. And I'm going off the topic, but I'm gonna stay on it. You know what I'm saying? Going to college, it was kind of a culture shock for me, but it wasn't.
You went to HBCU, right?
You know, because I went to a HBCU, so now everybody is Chocolate City. And don't get me wrong, growing up in the Bronx, it was Chocolate City, but it was still...
It was different down there.
It was different. But now I'm in here, and it's Chocolate City.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So where did you go?
I went to Virginia State University. You put a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Trojans all the way, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All day.
That's kind of like one of my biggest regrets is never going to a HBCU. I mean, personally, I went to a Christian school.
It's okay, man.
I was hooping. I was trying to hoop. I was trying to do that thing. So I went to a Christian school, and I think you could probably count the black people on one hand. But I was there to hoop, so that's
look, man. But either way, you were still living your dream, man.
Yeah, no. I need you to tell the folks about the HBCU experience and what they need to know about it, because that's important.
What I'm gonna tell you is, if you have the opportunity to go go. I understand that it could be a financial burden, and that's everywhere. Whether you go into a HBCU, a Christian school, or a PWI, financial aid is there. You got scholarships. You might want to go with grants, or if you play a sport, then play it well. It's nothing. There's nothing like going to a school or a place where you see people like you trying to do everything like you in a sense, in a positive notion.
Real quick, Quavo.
Go ahead.
For those that are listening, financial aid and grants are a little different. Grants is the money you don't have to pay back. Okay?
Facts.
Grants are the money you don't have to pay back.
Correct.
Just so y'all know. Motherfuckers be like, well, we ain't trying to have a bunch of school loans. I understand that.
I get it.
Grants are the money you don't pay back. Financial aid and them other shits, you're going to have to, you know what I'm saying?
You have to pay back.
Yes.
You have to pay back.
Go ahead, continue.
But the experience, man, it's priceless, man. And I know that might sound crazy and it might sound a little redundant. It's priceless, man. Being with people that's positive, going in the direction that you either going or you trying to go, and they've already probably been there. It's a blessing, and all y'all speak the same language in a sense. Y'all got that same mindset.
I like that.
It's there, man. It's there, and then it's every flavor of chocolate.
Lord Jesus.
It's every flavor, and it's not even all about that. But I'm just saying, like it's every flavor. You know what I'm saying?
My wife black, so I can't even. I'm with you all the way.
The educational value of it is still top notch. You don't have to go to a PWI to get that top level of education. You could go to HBCU and get that same quality of education. Now, when you put it on your resume, maybe somebody might think, oh, you went to Virginia State, but you ain't go to University of Virginia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you might get a little. Nevertheless, you still got a degree at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you still got one. And one might hold a little bit more value than the other one. Mm-hmm. But, sometimes a smaller school may be a better school. In a sense, smaller classroom. That means you get better one-on-one.
Facts.
You get that better one-on-one with your teacher. Mm-hmm. You go to a PDB, it might be 60, 65 kids in one school, in one class.
You be lost in the sauce, boy.
Right. Yeah. You just a number.
Yeah.
HBCU, it's probably like 30.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But
so
it is what it is. But y'all have the opportunity, man. Go ahead and go.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely advocate for HBCUs. I know I never went to one, but I want to go to one. If my son wants to go to one, I'm all for it. Now we move to music. Some of the best black moments in music history. I'm gonna give you one off the rip.
Yeah.
Off the rip. I'm an old soul. So the first thing I'm going with is the 25th anniversary Motown music. Michael Jackson introducing the moonwalk for the first time. I didn't actually see that shit live. I wasn't old enough, obviously.
Right.
My mom's bought my brother, who is a huge Michael Jackson fan. We watched the DVD. We probably watched that DVD 100 times. And I'm telling you right now, I still watch that shit to this day, and it gives me chills. The first time that this sassy ass nigga with a jerry curl decided to moonwalk across the stage, that shit was crazy. And then they said that the actual crowd noise was way louder than it ever was on TV. Way louder. You have people sweating and like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just thinking back to the very first time I seen it, and I'm like, that shit is nuts, bro. Like, first of all, Get your sorry ass brothers off the stage. You niggas get on my nerves. I swear. Get your fucking ass off the stage. Nobody trying to see y'all.
We just want to see him.
We want to see Michael.
We came to see him.
Yes.
We came to see him.
Get your fucking ass off the stage and let Michael work, bro. I got so tired of man. That's another conversation. They pissed me off. The entire Jackson 5 pissed me off outside of Michael. Pissed me off. Randy, Jackson, Tito, Jermaine, get them all out of here.
Look.
God damn it.
They was first.
No, it pissed me off. Nobody want to see y'all raggedy asses. Get your fucking ass off the stage.
They was first, man. Michael came last, but they saved the best for last because he was the best.
That's probably my best vivid memory, like a best, in music history. Michael moonwalking across the stage, that shit was crazy, man. Like, if I'm ever walking in my house and there's a clean kitchen floor and I'm in socks, the first thing I'm doing is moonwalking across that bitch. That's how I know it's clean. That's how I know it's clean.
So somebody, Mom, look at my socks. Yeah, that's clean. You
exactly. Good. You know what I'm saying? That's one for me. My next one, real quick, before I toss it to you, Sam Cooke, Born by the River.
I was born.
Yes. That change going, not Born by the River, but it's a change gonna come. The first time that I was ever privy to hearing that song was when the movie Malcolm X came out. Mm-hmm. Came out in '92, I think. And it's that scene where Malcolm is walking to his to the Autumn Ballroom to give the speech, and he's kind of like he's like levitating, he's like floating. Ooh. And
I feel you,
bro. That shit brought me to tears, bro, because I'm like, we shooting each other. You know what I'm saying? Because bro, if anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Malcolm X fan. I got him on my arm. Like I'm a huge Malcolm X fan. So the first time watching that movie,
we're not turning the cheek.
Yeah. So the first time I watched that movie, I was a kid. I was with my dad, and I think I cried because I didn't know Malcolm X was gonna get killed at the end. I didn't know nothing about it, and I cried I cried. But those are probably my two best. You know what I'm saying? Those are my two best moments for music.
So, mine, I'm going into Motown because it all starts with Motown for me, and it has to be the Temptations, man. A lot of mine are always gonna fall into the groups, and although these groups had their turmoil, man, the music.
David Ruffin was a cokehead. Let me just put that.
Look, that's what I'm saying.
What it was.
Look, the music that came out of them. And whether they wrote most of it or whether they wrote none of it, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I got you.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
And the way they moved the crowd and the way they was able to move through generation and time frame and still be relevant and still have one or two songs that are relevant for those years.
No, yeah, facts.
While they going through some form of breakup, or while at one point it was almost like two form of temptations going on out there.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That was crazy.
You understand? So, come on, man. And
niggas in the 60s was wild.
Music for me
wild.
Back then was music. Yeah. Because there wasn't too much alternating of it. If you was a singer, you was a singer. There wasn't no, and I don't know, I mean, I'm not a singer, so I can just say probably technology back in the day was not like what it was now. So you had to be able to sing. Period. Mm-hmm. Period.
Not this bullshit they got today.
Right. And don't get me wrong, auto-tune, all that, I get it.
I'm not even mad at the auto-tune because, like, T-Pain, that motherfucker's talented.
I feel you.
I'm not mad at the auto-tune.
I feel you.
You motherfuckers that be... Never mind, you're going to get me in a whole different argument.
But I know, but what I'm saying is, you had to be a singer and...
You had to have some fucking talent.
And it wasn't all about...
These sorry fucks today. Excuse my language.
It wasn't all about killing. It wasn't all about necessarily fucking all that. It was literally about love or being in love, being out of love, getting broken up. But
this the thing.
The pain of it,
like
the going through it.
If you want to talk about the fucking part, I'm cool with that. That's my bag. Like the R&B that came about from fucking and all that extra shit, I'm cool with it. Just have some talent. These no good talented sons of bitches now, like they don't have no talent. It's none. They making short little just bullshit. They just making some short shit that they want to put out, and I don't like that shit.
No,
man.
I get it, man.
I don't like none of that shit.
I get it, and this is why.
Fuck out of here.
This is why I like to go back to that old era. I can relate.
The '90s R&B is in my bag.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
My wife. That's how I.
No.
We was sending each other songs in the text.
Booyah.
We was sending each other songs in the text. 90 songs. Like, right. You ain't never heard this.
Ooh.
I know you ain't never heard this.
Oh,
like, that's my shit.
You could use those to relate.
Yeah.
Like, instead of saying I'm sorry.
I can't sing you shit from nowadays. I don't even know what man.
If I want to say I'm sorry, I can just send this song to you.
There's a few artists, like, her, SZA,
But okay.
Lucky Day. There's a few artists.
But with those artists, they still have kind of that old soul.
Yes. There's a few.
You know what I'm saying?
But most of you bastards y'all suck. Anyway.
But that's
I sound like an old head. Anyway,
that's right. Look, we old.
Yeah. All right. So
I'm old. You know what I'm saying?
We move on to sports. What's the best black moments in sports history? What are you thinking about? You go first because I got a few already in mind.
I got Jackie Robinson. I got Jesse Owens.
Shit. Yeah, you stole my shit.
You know what I'm saying? These pioneers, man, that broke the way,
broke the mold
for us to come through.
Yeah.
And make it happen with all of the adversity that they had to deal with, criticism, people doing more than just calling them out their name.
Yeah.
On some physical shit, not even retaliating.
Mm-hmm.
And they had the talent to back it up. Jesse Owens went to the Olympics and beat everybody.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of everybody. No,
everybody.
And then he did it in Germany.
He did it in Germany.
Yeah, behind enemy lines. Yeah, that was crazy.
He beat everybody.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Right?
That was crazy.
Just saying, boy.
I'm gonna go more up to date.
Go ahead.
Some of my favorites.
That broke the mold, or you
just when they came along, you know that they was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson, again, one of the guys that I got tatted on my leg. I'm a big fan. I've been a big fan of Mike Tyson.
Wait, where he from?
He from Brownsville, New York.
Oh, I just want to know.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, okay, but where was Jackie Robinson from?
He went to New York.
Yeah, all right. He went to college at UCLA out in California.
He did.
He's from Pasadena, California.
All right, it's 101. It's 101. It's 101.
And then of course, growing up, anybody who knows me, anybody in my family who knows me, Michael Jeffrey Jordan, February 17th, 1963. He was born in Brooklyn, New York, but he's not from there. He was, he's from North Carolina.
Right.
But that was the one for me. He's literally the reason why I picked up a basketball. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, my mother coming home with videotapes, she brought me 3 videotapes. I will never forget it. And I tell you, I watched them shits I watched it like it was church. Come Fly With Me, Above and Beyond, and I think the last one, I can't remember the last one, but there was 3 tapes she bought me back when we had VHS.
Ooh.
Yes.
And
VHS.
you had to rewind.
And you had to rewind them shits.
That's right.
Yes. She brought me 3 tapes, and I watched them all. And that was literally kind of like the driving force for me to pick up a basketball. You know what I'm saying? And anybody, like I said, anybody who knows me knows that I've always said that how far I've gotten in life is directly contributed to basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like even the reason why I joined the military when I was in, it was to play ball. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just, them 2 right there, Mike Tyson and Mike Jordan. That was the reason why. That was it for me. So, yeah, that was it. That was it.
Those are
dogs.
Great names. And you're right.
Dogs.
You knew it.
Dogs.
I don't know how he got cut.
That was some bullshit. I saw the nigga who cut him too. I
was like,
really?
How?
Really?
Why? Everybody saw it but you.
Yeah,
anyway,
that was crazy.
But
that was crazy.
No, I mean, man, that's the mountaintop right there.
Wow.
And there's people before him. You know what I'm saying? But
nah, he's the one. He's the one.
but that's for y'all.
Real quick, I want to shout out, rest in peace to Carl Weathers.
Rest in peace.
Apollo Creed.
Creed in the building, man.
Yes, man. He passed away, I think, February 1st. He literally, he was just in his sleep with his family, 76 years old.
Yeah,
He's a former NFL player, linebacker for the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, I didn't know. Some of y'all maybe didn't know that.
Nah. He was actually a linebacker for the Oakland Raiders before he starred in Rocky 1, 2, 3, and 4. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of Carl Weathers. My favorite Carl Weathers movie, by far, hands down, is Action Jackson. By far. Again, like I said, I'm an old soul. My dad raising me on a lot of just old shit. Action Jackson, you got what's her name? Vanity from Color Purple.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, Jesus. Yeah. So I like that movie. It was Vanity, right? It was Vanity.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean,
no, it was. Yes, right. It was Vanity. It was Vanity. It wasn't Apollonium. It was Vanity. It was Vanity.
Yeah.
Great movie. That's my favorite. I know he's got a couple others. What is your favorite Carl Weathers movie?
So, man, all of the Rockies are a classic, man.
First of all, let me tell you something. Rocky 1 was some bullshit. Apollo Creed beat the shit out of Rocky, and there's no way. Cut me, Mick. No, that's fake.
Look,
fake.
Stop knocking.
Apollo beat the shit out of you.
Look, stop knocking the Italian stallion, man. Stop knocking the Italian stallion.
Yeah,
but
man.
Look, getting back. Yeah, all of the Rockies were great, man. I loved them all. They also did some personal to me, man, on some never give up, man. If you the underdog, no. And Apollo Creed played great in them. man. But one of the movies that I loved him in was what is it, man? Is it the one where he's a golfer?
Happy Gilmore. No.
Was it Happy Gilmore?
It's Happy Gilmore. Gilmore. Yep.
And in that, it just showed me that he could play a whole nother role,
person.
man.
Yeah,
a whole nother role, and that was classic. I mean,
Chubbs and Happy Gilmore.
Chubbs, man, if y'all haven't seen it, y'all go watch it, man. He ain't got a hand. It is.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, man.
It's a classic, man.
Yeah,
it's a classic, and it shows the diversity and the acting skills that he had, man.
He's a funny dude. I like him.
Shout out to him, man.
We got a lot of black actors that are like
God bless on me and saying in the family, man. But definitely, man. Yeah, that was mine, man.
Carl Weathers it was one of those. He was kind of like, I wouldn't say. Is he really the first black action figure? Like, he was kind of, well, you could say Mr. T, but I think that Carl Weathers was more cut up.
Right.
He was more like, this motherfucker was buff.
No, I got you. Like, he wasn't, like, I don't think he was the first, like, maybe superhero in a sense, right?
He made me realize that Rocky was slow as shit when they was racing on the beach. When they was racing on the beach, this nigga turned backwards and started running. He made me realize that Rocky was slow as a bitch. I was like, wait a minute. Rocky's supposed to be the champion. He can't. First of all, Rocky had no rhythm.
That's right.
Nigga couldn't shuffle back and forth to save his life.
At all.
And Carl Weathers was just the coolest man walking, man. He had the nice fro, the shag in the back a little bit.
Three-piece suit on.
Yeah, man. He was that guy for me. And I think he lived peacefully. 76 is a long time.
It is. It is.
I think it's a well-deserved. He had a really good career.
Right.
Predator, The Rockies, Action Jackson, Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore,
It was a lot of other things. Yeah, get my man right, Merch.
My bad. Always, y'all, always. Merch, get me right.
Yeah, so I feel like he's had a well-deserved career. And then again, like I said, he played football for the Oakland Raiders. That's a lot of things people didn't even know.
Right.
So
and
yeah,
you know what? It takes talent to do all of that, and at some point, he had to pivot or turn, right?
Yeah.
Because he went from football, I don't know what the change was or when it was, but he went from football, and then I don't know what he did, but the first time I seen him was in Rocky.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the time frame from that is, but to go from a football player for the NFL to now you on the screen and you playing a dominant role. You know what I'm saying? It's just you and Sylvester Stallone on that dominant platform of that role.
Facts.
You understand? And maybe he was one of the ones first to switch from NFL.
I see what you're going.
To
action
to action.
Sports to acting. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that's doing it right now.
Well, you got my man John Amos. John Amos played Division I college football in Colorado State. He was a Ram.
Facts.
And then he tried out, for the Kansas City Chiefs for a little bit.
Right.
And then he went to, as we all know him, the dad on Good Times.
On Good Times.
James Evans, probably one of the most iconic black fathers of all time. Of all time. Literally, I look at that role and I see my dad. 100%.
I got you. No, I got you.
Cheap as shit. Stern disciplinarian. And granted, I look at it now as a point where disciplining your kids the way they did back in that days probably is not the best, but I look at how I turned out, how my brothers turned out, a few of them.
Not bad, right?
Like, I look at how my brothers turned out, and my pops, he is a no-nonsense type of brother, and I think that literally goes back to the character John Amos. I mean, he whooped other people's kids. I'm talking about my dad. You know what I'm saying? He whooped other people's kids.
Look, sometimes the discipline need to be done.
Yeah, no. That goes to my next question. I know it's not on the board, but how important is, like, are we missing that black iconic father figure in today's sitcoms? I know we had Uncle Phil, we had Carl, we had James. We had my man from Everybody Hates Chris.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Yes, and then we had who else? I think that's all I can think of as far as. So, are we missing that black iconic father right now? That father figure these kids can.
Here's the thing. It's crazy that in today's world and even in back then, we had to turn on a TV to see an iconic.
Oh yeah,
father.
you getting into dangerous waters right now. That's a different conversation right there.
You understand? It's crazy that had to be it for some individuals, and not all.
Not all. Not for me.
You understand?
I can't
but it's crazy that's what it had to be.
No, you're right.
So are we missing it? I think we need to tighten up. It's like that. That's not even an option. Why you going to TV when I'm right here?
Okay, so if we're gonna go,
let me
go ahead.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like it shouldn't be an option, but it is what it is. Yeah. So are we missing it in today's TV? Mm-hmm. I think so. To be honest with you, I can't even really think right now of
a black iconic father. Yeah, I can't either.
I can't.
Out after Uncle Phil.
I can't even think of any. You know what I'm saying? And if you're talking about what's coming back to me is the kind of remake of the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying?
That one, but even then, was...
I take it back.
Buddy from My Wife and Kids.
I take it back. Because I like to watch All American. All right?
That's a good one.
I like to watch All... But check it, in All American, he ain't got a dad. All right?
But he got Coach Baker.
Facts.
Yeah, I like that.
He got Coach Baker, which is the other father figure.
I like that.
But he facts. Yeah. But Coach Baker dead now. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That pissed me off.
It did. It did.
Pissed me off.
And if my man's was here, he'll be right there on this boat. Shout out to you.
Yeah, man. Todd should have been here for that conversation. That pissed me off, bro.
But yeah. But so I don't. You know what I'm saying? I can't even think of one that's there. That's there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And even on a stretch of that, I miss the shows like The Cosby Show. And I know, he was doing all that wild stuff. I get it, man.
Man, I don't want to hear that. First of all, let me stop. Let me stop. Because we are the... I'm sorry, I don't want to cut you off real quick. I don't like when we do... And I was about to do it, and I'm glad I caught myself. I don't like when we do, as a culture, Bill Cosby did this or Bill Cosby did that, and... Well, Elvis did da-da-da, and I was about to do that. I was about to jump off the edge and be like, Elvis married a 14-year-old, that nigga's nasty, blah, blah. You know what gets me? Elvis did do that.
Right.
Elvis is revered as one of them gods in music by his own people.
Right.
His own people. They take care, buddy.
But he did the fuckery.
He did the fuckery.
Yeah.
Us, when it comes to us, we're the first ones to line up and be like, that nigga nasty, that nigga nasty. And it be, you know what I'm saying? Granted,
throw him underneath the dirt.
Yeah. And I'm only talking about in Bill Cosby's aspect.
Right.
R. Kelly and all them other niggas, they...
Right. Is that something?
Them niggas nasty. But I'm just talking about in Bill Cosby's situation where it's like, he was like, Fat Albert, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my childhood pretty much, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, unless you come with some serious evidence, I'm not finna just go, y'all not doing that to me. Y'all not doing that to me, and I'm not even going for it.
And that's why I said I miss the shows like that.
Yeah.
I miss the shows like the Bill Cosby, man. I miss the shows like which is the one that when they all went to school with Dwayne Wade.
Oh, you talking about help me out.
Oh man, I can't remember it, man.
Different World. There we go. Different World,
right?
Yeah.
Yo, so between those two,
that's
your
bag though, because you went to the HBCU. Right. That's your bag. That's your bag.
But look at my view between those two, and let Jose know, hey man, we going to school.
Yeah, that's your bag. That's your bag.
I know we can. Yeah, my mama ain't no lawyer. My daddy ain't no doctor.
Yeah.
But there's still...
Yeah, no, I like that. That's your bag.
I could still get there.
That's your bag. You know what I'm saying? Before we go ahead and veer off to another topic, not before, we about to veer off to another topic. Yeah, man, go ahead and put the kids to bed. We about to get into a bag real quick. There was a video that went viral you might have seen it. I don't know if you've seen it or not. The Joe Budden podcast where co-host Ish and co-host Joe Budden got into a disagreement. Not in a disagreement. They got into an argument about girls that they've had interlapping with their Eskimo brothers. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let me preface this before we get into that topic. That there was an issue. The Ish's issue was, you said that you don't do this, i.e. fucking behind your friend, and you don't like it, you don't entertain it, and he's telling you, Ish is telling Joe that you do that shit. You do it, and if you don't, why are you saying you don't do it when you do it?
Right.
So their argument kind of got out of place. It was more so, why are you coming at me when I'm talking about this girl and this and that? And he was like, I'm sorry other niggas had your bitch outside. And he was like, that wasn't my bitch. And he was like, well then why are we talking about? Because it wasn't about the girl.
Right.
So my question to you is, how do you feel about fucking behind your friend?
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you this, because I've been. Oh, I've been on both ends, nigga. I've been the scumbag, and I've been the person that's been done on.
Quavo is gonna start talking. Okay,
so,
go ahead.
So look, man.
I want you to sit back and listen. Go ahead.
Look, man.
Go ahead.
If the preference is if that's my main, then leave it alone. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
All right. Now, however, and this might lead into another topic, man. Mm-hmm. The way y'all living. When you say y'all, who you talking about? Oh, I ain't talking about nobody.
Okay.
If the way the couple is living,
okay.
All right. If the way the couple is living,
yeah.
If y'all entertainment is bringing in folks, you can't get mad, homie.
Okay.
If my entertainment is, hey, go ahead and bring your twin.
Okay, I got you.
Right. And I say, hey, Dre.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got to be fair game. But I think it's all on how that couple is carrying themselves.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So have I done it? Yeah, I have. Did I ask permission? No, not at all. You get what I'm trying to say? Not at all. Not at all. All right. Oh, shit. Not at all. I have not.
Okay, so my thing is, here's the thing. I think that it depends on the relationship between said friend. So hypothetically, you're not even hypothetically, you're my guy.
Right.
You're my guy. Where I'm about to go with this. I'm hitting, hypothetically, for these niggas out there, I'm hitting shorty, right? Right. I come to you and I'm like, yo,
back at that again, eh?
This shorty's like that. You know what I'm saying?
About to do the Eiffel Tower,
yeah. No. I'm like
Eiffel Tower.
No, hold on, let me finish. Let me get there. And you go, so what's she on? And if I give you like, yo, you need to go see what that's talking about, then clearly the relationship between me and you, that's okay. That's admitted. That's cool. I don't mind that. Have I been in said situations where that's happened? Yes, I have. Have I been in situations where I'm like, no, don't go behind me, nigga, that's mine? Yes, I have. And I feel like their situation, their conversation, there wasn't no boundary set. And I feel like boundaries have to be set in any type of relationship, whether that be a platonic friendship, whether that be I'm fucking you and we cool. Like any type of relationship, boundaries have to be set. Because even though you my nigga, you my man, $100,000.
Right.
You know you can't talk to me in your kind of way. You know that. Why? Because boundaries have been set. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I feel like it has to be upon the friends to set that boundary.
Right.
If I come to you, shorty going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had her right in.
Right.
You know she going. I'm going to tell you, go see what that's talking about. If you do that and then we know that that's been established.
Right.
If I come to you and I'm like, man, she's making me like my entire thought process is changing with this one.
Fact.
It's kind of like the situation when, I'll give you one even better. It's kind of like the situation where I had with my wife.
Right.
I said, when I even explained this to my wife. I told her, I said, listen, how men base our seriousness off how we take women serious, it goes like this. It goes like this. We talking. I'm feeling you.
Right.
I take the picture. Boom. I send it out to my friends. Yo, y'all know her? You ever seen her? You know her? You know her?
Right.
If Merch hit me back like, yeah, I know her. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy around the way. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like me and him type shit. You know what I'm saying? We kind of did a little flipping situation. Boom. I know immediately how to treat said person.
Facts.
Now, if I send that picture out and Merch and you go, nah.
I don't know nobody from nothing.
Don't know her. Never seen her in my life. And she fire. Where'd you find her at? Bet, cool, don't say shit. Hey, we good, appreciate it. And now it's literally this situation here. Yo, you know her? Y'all ever seen her before? Nope, don't know who she is. She bad though, where you find her at? Don't worry about it, I got it. I got it from here. And
I'm good.
Now we here. And that lets me know how to treat that type of situation. And that's literally the same thing when it goes back between fucking behind your friends. If I'm fucking behind you, first of all, I would like to think that I'm not fucking behind you because I'm when I was single, I'm that my jersey up there.
Facts, I get it.
So what I'm saying is but go back to what I'm saying. If I'm fucking behind you, I'm thinking that this person is not something we not taking seriously.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's a slippery slope. It's just as long as that dynamic has been established between said friends.
No, and I get it. That's why.
So we not up here arguing about, because they was arguing about weird little shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I tell you go see what that's talking about, whatever you go see what it's talking about is on you. Kissing, touching, rubbing, whatever. I'm cool because I've already done what I needed to do. And to me, that literally solves that problem. And I don't think that they established that boundary.
And that's why I tell you, it, like you said, it has to be, and it has to be talked about within all parties, dog. All parties.
That should have been an easy goal.
To include the chick.
Not even. No. This is why I say no. Because if me and you are good, I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about.
Look.
If I throw you the lob and we're good.
I get you. Right? I get you.
Okay.
I get you. I'll tell you something.
I don't like what you about to tell me. I don't even know if I like what you about to tell me right now.
All right. So, slight almost situation, right?
Okay.
Slight almost situation. Similar situation, right? They threw me the lob and I took it.
Okay.
Right? But then they got mad. Wait,
okay.
Stop.
Okay, I got you.
They got mad, right?
Okay, I got you.
Because they threw me the lob and I knocked it out the park.
Oh, so she started choosing up.
So I knocked it out the park.
Okay.
And now they was like, well, what the fuck? And I was like, fuck you thought was gonna happen, nigga. Last time that I checked.
Oh, so was he thinking that it was gonna be one of those revolve? Never go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. My bad.
He threw me the loop and I knocked it out the park, right?
Okay.
So now
I'm following you.
So, but little do I know, right? That shit was already set up for me to.
He's trying to go behind you now. He's trying to go back behind you.
So now he trying to come back and you know what I'm saying? But she like, nah, I'm good now.
That shit did.
I already felt something different type shit.
Okay. So,
but you know that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, nigga, at this point, nigga, what you want me to do now?
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that again, that goes back to the dynamic between you and said friend. Now,
right.
Here's the part that a lot of people do not know. Which camera am I at? That one. This is people this is a shit that a lot of people don't know. If I toss it to you, I'm already done with shorty. I'm done.
Right.
That means I've done everything I needed to do. If I'm not done, I'm not tossing it to you. That's a lot of shit that a lot of motherfuckers forget. They are like intertwined with that person. They got feelings. They done hit it a little certain way, and then you don't want to sound like a bitch. So you like, nah, go ahead. You go see what it's sounding like.
Bruh.
But you're not done. Niggas gotta understand. If you're not done, then don't give that person the lob. Don't throw him the lob.
Don't toss it, dog.
If you throw me the lob, I'm gonna dunk that shit. Like it's stupid. Like, I don't understand that. So for me,
don't toss it. They tossed it. And I love them all for it. They tossed it, nigga, but
they threw it right by the rim. They threw it right by the rim. What they expect?
Nigga, I put my whole elbow in that bitch.
That's
nigga.
crazy. Wow. Pause. Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. But that's my issue. And oh man. Okay, so my next question, since we was talking about this already, you kink shame?
Nah.
I know that's your bag and you wanted to get into there, but what's like so obviously you don't mind fucking behind the friend as long as the dynamic has been established.
As long as the dynamic has been established, man. Like don't get me wrong, I'm older and things are different in my morale compasses, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But don't, if I knock it out the park, money, that's Don't get mad at me.
No, that's yours now. If you bark it up the park,
you understand what I'm saying?
That's simple.
But kink shaming, I don't kink shame at all, man. Do what you do. Love what you do. All right.
I feel like a lot of people, especially in our culture, we kind of like try to like downplay a lot of the shit that we into right now. And me personally, I feel like we're our own worst enemy when it comes to that type of shit, because I feel like certain other people, and you know who I'm talking about, they get to kind of like laugh and make jokes out of it and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like we kind of like, make people feel a little bit inferior, intimidated because of the shit that we into. And unless you're just into some weird off-the-wall shit. Now, me and mines, that's our bag. That's what we do. But I don't feel like it's necessary to shame near the person for what they're into. Nah. If you want to suck toes, you sucking toes. That's just what you're into. I you know what I'm saying? My wifey knows I like the pinky. No, the middle toe, the little middle one. You can get the middle one right there, and you can get underneath the toenail. I'm with all of that. Fresh out the shower, in there. Look, that's my bag. That's my bag. And I don't want to shame the next person. Nah. But a lot of people in our culture feel a little bit of ashamed, feel a little bit of intimidated to let people know what they into, and they get shamed for it. How do you feel about that?
Love what you love to do, man. And in that aspect of it, man, and
so in other words, I hear you like eating ass.
Hold on, because I'm finna go into it. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. Go ahead.
And don't stop me. You know what I'm saying? If here's my thing, man. Here is my thing.
Merch is cracking up right
now. If whoever ordeal is, if you like to tie your woman up to a whole wooden chair with things all around her where she can't do nothing but have shit spread wide open and you could pound this shit out, and that's what y'all love it. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, what I don't want to hear is, oh shit, my uterus hurts. Don't complain. You know what you love.
Oh,
if you like eating ass out, you know what I'm saying, that motherfuckers do. You know what I'm saying? Don't complain about I got a fucking sore throat or I got fucking laryngitis.
Oh, shit.
Because you know what the fuck you was doing. You know what I'm saying? You eating ass. That's waste coming out of that hole.
Oh shit.
You get what I'm trying to say? If you love what you do and do what you do, but don't hit me with the complaints.
So
if you got to go to the hospital for something because you know what you was
doing. In other words, you saying you really down for whatever. You don't want to hear the complaints.
I don't want to. Don't hit me with the complaints because I like you know how you get down. If you like getting pissed on and you wake up with pink eye.
Whoa.
Don't get mad because you got to go to the doctors. You know that you just got pissed on your face, and that's
okay. So my next question is to you.
But love it. Don't be ashamed of it.
Okay. So my next question is to you. How do you introduce said kink into said relationship or said situationship?
I think you got to know the person, and that's keeping things a buck. That's keeping things a buck, and you know. And as relationships start to go on, you know what I'm saying?
What if this, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off. What if this ain't even a relationship? What if this is something just shorter you've been dealing with?
Okay.
Because to be honest, like, in relationships, it can get a little sticky because, first of all, we already know it's hard to get vulnerable in certain relationships.
Facts.
You don't want to get too vulnerable because you don't want to have it used against you. You know what I'm saying? And,
but that's why I say don't be ashamed.
So no relationship. Just say it's a situationship. So how do you introduce said kink into that typical relationship?
To be honest with you, I think it's easier. Because,
for real?
Because it's a situationship, right? Mm-hmm. And 9 times out of 10, situationships start with the fucking. Not 9 times out of 10. And I could be all the way wrong. But that's a heavy thing in a situationship, y'all. Like, somebody probably ain't getting what they getting or whatever. They won't do some shit. Yeah. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, it could be love. It could be conversation. It could be a lot of other things. But sometimes a situation could just be about.
I mean, typically those are that is what 90%. I would say 90% of situationships.
That aspect of it, right?
Yeah.
That aspect of it. So it is highly possible that in that situation that he or she or both is doing things way outside the pocket that they not doing at home.
I feel you.
it's normal at home, but.
So you talking about a situation where like my side is a little bit. Is that what you're going? It's like my side,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, or it can be your side, not be your side. And if it's just a whole situation where y'all just fucking.
Okay. All right. I get that.
If it's a just fucking, yeah, then
introduce whatever you want.
You introduce, and it's gonna be a yay or nay, right? Oh, I don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like how that feel.
I feel like me personally, I'm always going to be an advocate for, introducing the kink when you're married or when you're in a relationship, because I feel like that's something that could be, it don't have to necessarily be used against you. It can, but then that means that person's just a low down dirty dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't take my vulnerability where I'm at in the bedroom and then throw it out in front of my face in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So, me personally, I'm always an advocate for that, because I necessarily wouldn't want to, if I'm in a situationship, right?
Right.
I wouldn't want to necessarily unload everything. Unload sounds crazy. I wouldn't
That's
necessarily.
That's what they talk about.
Look at Merchant. I wouldn't
That's what they talk about.
I wouldn't necessarily want to bring out everything on that person, because then that person would be like, oh, Buddy is wild. All right, cool. I'm done fucking with Buddy. And then next thing I know, I'm a meme in the group chat. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I'm an advocate for bringing the kink out in the marriage, in the serious relationship. Therefore, you don't have a choice but to rock with me. You know what I'm saying? And if you my wife, then I can be like, hold on, wait a minute. Before we even get started, let's just be clear. We not into no weird shit.
Right.
We into the normal shit. It's not no wild shit. I'm not pissing, shitting, feces. None of that is involved. I just had to be clear, because I don't want motherfuckers out there thinking that, oh, wait a minute, what's this nigga Dre into?
He a wild boy.
Whatever I'm into is with my wife. Y'all kiss my ass.
Right.
So anyway, that's when I'm more comfortable with bringing out.
No, I get it.
The type, you know what I'm saying?
But
yeah, that's my only thing. But the situationship, I would say that maybe the sexual encounters may be a little bit more exciting, a little bit more wild, because of, there's no strings attached, there's no pressure.
Right.
I don't have to lay up and cuddle with this person. I don't have to, have a conversation. I can really just get in my bag and then dip.
Right, because kink shaming, I don't think it's talking about, or I don't think it falls, when I hear it, right, I don't think it falls in the category of, hey, what you and your wife do is, you know what I'm saying? I think it falls underneath, oh, these motherfuckers over here, they wilding the fuck out.
Yeah, that's naturally what I think too.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, absolutely.
He eating out assholes and all that and yada, yada, yada. He's no, all that. You was right there, dog. Do you know what I'm saying? You sucking dick from the back and all types of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Putting two in the pink, one in the stink. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, don't knock. You know what I'm saying? Don't knock it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own things. Everybody like what they like, man. Like,
nah,
and it's all over. Some of that shit might be a little. Just look. Make sure make sure it's consensual. Make sure everybody.
Yeah.
Let me
pissing on somebody that's not consensual is crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Make sure it's all consensual. Make sure everybody's of the right motherfucking age.
You know what I'm
saying?
Wow.
Make sure motherfuckers is being safe and protective.
Yeah, we're advocates for safe sex.
You know
we're advocates for all that.
Make sure motherfuckers ain't got nothing that you know what I'm saying, that you stuck with for life.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that,
you think
it's all free game. You know what I'm saying?
You think niggas is eating the box like off the first link up?
I don't.
I can tell you already thinking that you.
Look.
Merch said, "Fuck no, we not doing that shit."
Merch said, "Hell no."
Merch said, "We're not doing that shit."
Look, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm pretty sure that there's more that ain't saying that they have. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. This is my thing. I think it's a lot of females that will. It's weird to me. I think that a lot of females. This is just my thoughts, my brain. Don't go crazy.
And I'm about to say it.
I think that it's a lot of females that will let niggas eat the box on the first link, as opposed to like not wanting to like.
All right, so check.
And then shame the nigga. This is the crazy part. And shame the niggas for doing that. Like there'll be female. Like let's just say 5 females. Let's say 2 out of 5. 2 out of every 5 females get their box eaten on the first link up. But all 5 will shame the nigga for eating the box on the first link up. It's like, wait a minute, how you expect? And that's just wild to me. It doesn't make sense. And
here's my thing. And y'all can hate me or not.
Oh, so you eating the box on the first link up.
Here's my thing.
That's what I hear, Merch. That's all I hear.
Here's my thing. If you were going out, right, expecting to fuck, and at a minimum you don't fuck, right? You would at least. How you want head on the first night if you ain't finna eat no pussy on the first night? I'm just so you want a bitch to give you all types of sloppy toppy on the first night type shit.
There's some people that really go for that.
Look, I get it, and I ain't knocking it. Right? So if she getting down with the get down, my nigga.
So you're saying it's expected to be reciprocal if it's on the first night?
This is the way I see it, man. If you're expecting to head on the first night, somewhere in your mind you should think,
I gotta give it up.
A little bit. But it's people that just don't do it.
Quavo, all I hear is that you're eating the box on the first link. That's all
but
I hear.
Look, if I'm getting the head and she's sucking the dick from the back and putting the balls in the mouth, man, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck? What? Hey, that's Jose Ortiz, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only from the BX, the Bronx, the Boogie Down.
Look, man.
He with all the extra shits, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
Look, man, I just think you returning the favor, huh? Like,
I get it.
Like, and if you look, if you here's my thing, right? If you don't, right? So she just do it. You know what I'm saying? You give her kids all in the face, right? Kids all in the face. Things is fantastic. Then you just button up and go home, nigga. How you think she feel?
A model citizen. I'm hoping. I honestly don't know. I truly don't. Gosh, this conversation was.
Yo, they need love hilarious. Too. You know what I'm saying? They need love too. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
you want a whole sandwich afterwards and shit. You know what I'm saying?
God.
You want some chicken and some dumplings.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jose Ortiz. Real quick before we get up out of here, Super Bowl approaching next week.
Yeah,
what do you feel about? Who are you picking, and what do you feel about the Super Bowl performance with Usher? Real quick.
Look, I'm picking the Niners, no doubt. I know. I keep on going.
Get the fuck out. Are you really?
Wait. Look, because I know.
Really?
I am.
I'll shut this shit down right now.
Shut up. Nah. Look, I know. I keep on going against fucking Patrick Mahomes, and I keep on losing
every time.
Every time.
You keep doing that.
So once again, I'm gonna do it again. Look, man, I'm all for Usher, man. I'm a fan of Usher. I ain't gonna lie to you. You get what I'm trying to say? I hope he like performs. I hope he don't bring too many people, but he got enough songs to handle it himself.
I don't want him to bring a soul out. I know that's kind of unrealistic.
No, I get it.
Go ahead.
But he got enough songs to make it happen. He can sing all his songs for like 4 hours. All right.
No, yeah, he got.
But as long as he's entertaining and ain't doing no extra wild crazy, please leave the skates at home, homeboy. Like I don't want to see no skates at the Super Bowl.
Usher on skates that shit lit.
I get it. ATL, I got it. I understand. Leave it at home.
Okay.
Leave it at home.
So you picking the Niners?
I'm picking the Niners.
Okay. So
Usher's going to perform, and Gronkowski is going to make the kick.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you said that. I personally think that Gronkowski will make the kick. I'm not betting against that yellow motherfucker from Kansas City. I just can't do it. That motherfucker, with the era we're in right now, I feel like he's our Tom Brady. I feel like he's our Tom Brady with a better arm.
No, I feel
the nigga don't know how to lose. If he does lose, I'll be heartbroken because I just hate everything about the Niners. And again, I said this on the last episode. My brothers are Niner fans. My family from the Bay Area, our family's from the Bay Area, and I just don't like the Niners. Period. I just don't. I hate everything about them. I think that Usher can kill it by himself. I don't want him to bring out nobody. I know that's kind of unrealistic. He probably might bring out Jermaine Dupri.
Right.
He may bring out I don't know. I don't want him to bring out nobody. Some of my songs that I hope he performs, I want him to perform Good Kisser.
Okay.
I want him to perform Superstar.
Mm-hmm.
He can give us Yeah.
I like you.
I like Lovers and Friends.
Mm-hmm. That's a classic right there.
Yeah.
He got
and then
he could bring out somebody.
Yeah, and then Confessions Part 2. Those are probably some of my better songs. And then thinking about it, anybody who knows me knows I'm a huge Chris Brown fan.
Facts.
I'm a huge Chris Brown fan.
VA.
And yeah, like before, like when the Versus shit was coming up, I was like, yo, like Chris Breezy's gonna kill that nigga in the Versus.
I don't know if he kills him. This
is the thing. Since since that whole wave has kind of passed on, and I'm looking at this nigga's catalog, I'm talking about Usher right now. It's really fucking hard to say that in a Versus of 20 that Chris is gonna get Usher, because it's like I think that it has to be tailor made for Chris. I'm talking about these niggas on a stage performing.
Yeah.
Like I think that.
Yeah, I get you.
On the big subs, Usher might get him.
Yeah.
The song, the sound quality, what he's singing about.
And he sings better.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
But a performer?
No,
If you get Chris Brown on the stage, it's gonna be a tough out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough out.
No, he's a savage. He's a dancer and a singer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm going with the Chiefs. I'm going with those songs from Usher, and I think that Gronkowski will make the kick. Me personally, brother, like I said, I just want it to be a festive and an entertaining show, and
look,
that's what I'm going with, man.
Look, man, I'm gonna give you one more thing about the Niners, man. I want them to win, but I want that quarterback to be able to say, all of y'all didn't pick me. He was the last pick.
I'm gonna tell you three things.
He was the last pick.
I'm gonna tell you three things real quick.
No.
Fuck Brock Purdy.
Look,
I hope
Purdy good, okay?
Man,
Purdy good. Now I get it. He got a whole lot of weapons. And I'm not saying he gonna get MVP because I'm gonna give that to McCaffrey. That's what I'm betting on.
Yeah, like it's a little hate. I don't think he's that good, but it's probably a sprinkle with a little hate on it. But I just don't think he's that good of a quarterback. I don't. That's just me personally. But neither here nor there.
He got there.
It is what it is.
He got there.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
That last game was not McCaffrey.
That last game wasn't Brock Purdy either. That last game was more on the Lions. Because
they get okay, I get it.
All right,
I get it.
You're gonna piss me off. I'm trying to make a smooth transition on up out of here.
They gave up the lead. But he did enough. He did enough.
I feel that, bro.
He did enough.
I feel that. Again, fans, any first time listeners, last time listeners, I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is the First Off podcast. Like, subscribe.
You know it,
hit the link, brother. Like, you don't even gotta watch the video. Like I said, just go ahead, hit the like and subscribe. Big shout out to the merch on the ones and twos. Shout out to my man Quiver for dropping in. We appreciate you, Ty, for joining. We appreciate.
Damn it.
Hey man, we up out of here. We gone. Yep.
Peace.